it's really important to have a mentor in your career. And you're going to have many mentors in your career. You can have a couple mentors at any one time. The question that I most often receive is, how do you find your mentor? How do you know who your mentor is going to be? And a lot of times people assume it's those organized programs that generate mentors for you. You know, you're assigned a mentor. You go up to people and you say, I don't know you, but will you be my mentor? In my experience, you don't find a mentor because you say, hi, I'm so-and-so, can you be my mentor? You make connections with people. In the summer of 1996, I was in between my first and second year at business school, and I was an intern at Merrill Lynch. I had spent the summer in investment banking and really enjoyed it. And at the end of the summer, I was getting my offer to come join Merrill Lynch. I really wasn't sure whether I wanted to be an investment banker. I was about to be newly married, and I wasn't sure whether I could be a good first-year associate and a good first-year partner all at the same time. And so the managing director that I worked with said, well, we really want you here. Why don't you go spend some time on the trading floor? You come from a background of research and or more sales. Why don't you go spend time on the trading floor? So it was the end of the summer, been working very long hours, was up very early in the morning at the research sales meeting, and I remember seeing basically the head of the research sales desk that I was spending the day on. And so I bravely went up to him and I said, hello, Mr. Reese, my name is Amy, it was Amy Wahlberg at the time, and I'm going to be sitting on your desk for the day. And he looked at me and he said, where do you go to school? I said, Harvard. He said, where'd you go to undergrad? I said, Yale. He said, so do I. Pull up a chair and sit next to me. His name is Mason Reese. And to this day, he continues to be one of my most important mentors. He was the person that I go to when I just have questions about the business. He's the person that I went to and said, what do you think about this for me? He's the person who will give unsolicited advice, even if I don't want it sometimes. He's a person that I can just call and say, hey, do you remember that story? If I hadn't gone up to Mason and made that awkward, hi, my name is Amy, I don't know if I would be where I am today. I might have eventually figured it out, but the path was definitely a lot more efficient. It was a lot shorter, and perhaps it was a lot more fun because I had the chance to get to know Mason. My experiences with mentors have taught me a few things. First, it's a personal connection that matters. Formal mentor programs have never really worked for me. It's been more about getting to know someone, being able to make a connection, whether it's a school, whether it's an experience, whether it's a sense of humor. Actually had lunch today with someone who I think is becoming a mentor that I've recently met, and it's really about a personal connection. Second, in order to make those connections, you can't be shy about putting yourself in a position to make the connections. With Mason at Merrill Lynch, I wasn't afraid to go up and say, hi, my name is Amy, I'm interested in being on your desk today. No one's going to take the time and energy to give them themselves to you if you're not going to take the energy to introduce yourself to them. And I think the third thing about mentorship is that it's important to realize that the best relationships are really a two-way street. Mentors aren't just there for you. Over time, you can really be there for them as well.